It is 7:32 on a Saturday morning. Working on the weekend is what we're doing. Got some birthdays today. Today is May 14th. A lot of big shot birthdays. Actually, people we may have heard of. Guitarist Gene Cornish. Might not have heard of him, but you've heard his music. He was a guitarist with the Rascals. He is 78 today. Movie director, producer George Lucas, the Star Wars guy, he's 78. Actor Meg Foster of Cagney and Lacey, she was in that. She's 74. Robert Zemeckis, he is the director of Forrest Gump and a Back to the Future movie. He's 71. Musician David Byrne of the Talking Heads, he's 70 years old. Tim Roth is 71. Guitarist C.C. DeVille of Poison, he's 60 years old today. Ian Astbury of The Occult is 60 years old. Fabrice Morvan of Milli Vanilli, remember them, is 56. Kate Blanchett is a 53 today. Danny Wood of the New Kids on the Block, he's 53. Director Sofia Coppola of The Lost in Translation, she's 51. And that's Francis Ford's daughter. Singer Shanice is 49. I was looking for a last name. Guitarist Henry Garza of the Lonely Boys, Los Lonely Boys, he's 44. Amber Tamblyn of Two and a Half Men and Joan of Arcadia is 39. Lena Esco of SWAT is 37. Actor Miranda Cosgrove of iCarly. She was Carly. She's 29 today. That's it. That's the big shot birthdays. We got the local people coming up next.
The UPS store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is your full-service shipping headquarters. The UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos, plus printing on site. Don't forget, their print and graphic design department can help you get the word out with their many printing options. Business cards, vinyl banners, flyers of any size. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 8. Open Saturdays and now Sundays, 8 to 5. That's the UPS store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
And the local birthdays this morning. Happy birthdays going out to Cheryl McAndrews, Mateo Di Saraga, Daniel Albert Ramirez, Mark Lorona. We have Aaron Foy, Catherine Johnson, Felipe Irigoyen, Juan Campos Jr., Kenneth Purdy, Lisa Gutierrez, Mason Ricardo Rios, Alfredo Nunez, Christian Salazar, Justin Maturino, Joaquin Chava Lopez, Delia Jauregui, and Daniel Cruz. Happy birthday to each and every one.
High school sports don't just happen. There's a ton of work that goes into every single athletic event.
And we have our school's athletic director to thank for a lot of it. Thank you.
For scheduling officials, so I can always play the game I love.
For ordering quality athletic equipment, so I can stay safe on the field.
For mentoring my coaches, so they can be the best role models for me.
For coordinating transportation, so I can get focused for the big game.
For helping us develop character and learn lessons that will benefit us for the rest of our lives.
Thank you to our AD for always creating a positive experience for us. We'll never forget it.
From all of us at the NIAAA, thank you to every athletic administrator in California for all you do to enrich the lives of your students. It does not go unnoticed. This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And it is time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. Protests over a Supreme Court decision that could overturn Roe v. Wade are happening all over the country today. In Washington, D.C., women of color say they feel especially vulnerable if legal abortion goes away.
CDC data showed that just before the pandemic, black women received more than half the abortions performed in the District of Columbia. Harriet's Wildest Dreams executive director, Nene Taylor.
What we risk now is criminalization of more black women and transgender and non-conforming people, because We don't want to go back to the closets. We don't want to go back to the ways that abortions used to be done.
WUSA TV's John Henry. Melissa Bianco came up from South Carolina to march in the nation's capital.
My mom marched for our rights, for my rights, for our generation. I'm here with my daughter to fight for her rights, our future.
Protesters will march from the Washington Monument to the U.S. Supreme Court. CBS News Special Report. I'm Linda Kenyon.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Governor Gavin Newsom on Friday released a $300.6 billion spending plan that would fund tax rebates, abortion care bonuses, healthcare workers' money, and more, fueled by a huge surplus.
Just shy of $100 billion, simply without precedent. No other state in American history has ever experienced a surplus as large as this.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is urging Americans to support women's reproductive health care. The California Congresswoman claims that a federal move against abortion would just be the beginning.
Once Republicans shred long-standing precedent and privacy rights, they intend to wage an all-out assault on more of our rights, including access to contraception and marriage equality.
California's minimum wage will likely go up to $15.50 an hour next year because of a trigger that is based on inflation. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West Ayton Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
And it is time for page one of the local news. A service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at the El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Top story in the news this morning, continuing on the story that was read in the California News Update. Governor Gavin Newsom unveiled California's $300.6 billion May revision budget proposal for fiscal year 2022-2023. May revision provides significant funding and support to accelerate development by streamlining geothermal permitting, supports the development of a geothermal energy and lithium recovery in the Salton Sea region, incentivizes projects that manufacture, process, or recover lithium through a sales and use tax exclusion, establishes a tax per ton of lithium extraction to benefit local governments and residents, and creates a pathway for local residents to benefit from jobs created by the new industries. County Board of Supervisors Chairman Jesus Eduardo Escobar said the Board of Supervisors applaud the governor and his proposed budget revisions that will bring a transformational change to the Imperial County. Okay, then we'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And the Kxo City Council held a special meeting Thursday afternoon. Meeting was to discuss filling the city manager position. That position was left vacant after Miguel Figueroa was appointed to the new Imperial County Executive Officer position, filling the vacancy left by Tony Rojodas when he retired. During a special meeting Thursday, the City Council voted unanimously to offer the city manager position to Esperanza Colio Warren. Colio has worked for the past 18 years with the Imperial County. Currently, she serves as the Deputy Executive Officer. Contract negotiations are underway, and a contract needs to be approved by both sides before Colio can begin as the full-time city manager for the city of Kxo. Colio has a stellar reputation for her grant writing talents. Colio was born and raised in Mexicali, coming to the Imperial County in the 1990s. Border Patrol vehicle rolls near Campo. The incident was reported at around 5:40 Friday morning. Border Patrol unit was discovered down a dirt road off Barbell Valley Truck Trail near Highway 94, close to the U.S.-Mexico border. The agent driving the vehicle was with the San Diego Sector Border Patrol. The driver suffered fatal injuries and was pronounced at the scene. Driver was the sole occupant of that vehicle. California Highway Patrol is investigating the incident. Victim's identity has not been released. That's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never, ever need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you, local news and weather. And it's brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m. And by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. The new COVID-19 numbers in Imperial County were released Thursday afternoon. The numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the new numbers, there are currently 115 active cases of COVID-19 locally. That is down slightly from what was reported last week. Deaths attributed to the virus, however, have increased to 914. COVID-19 tier metrics for the Imperial County as of May 1st. The new cases per day per 100,000 population at 8.0. Positivity rate, 7-day average, ending May 1st, was at 11.5%. Variants of concern are still the Delta and Omicron variants. Since December 2020, there have been 1,258 Delta variant cases reported in Imperial County. Since December 2021, there have been 1,103 Omicron variant cases reported locally as well. The age group most affected by the variants are the 18 to 49-year-old age group. The health department has not provided any numbers on the subvariants of concern in the nation right now. The Kxo Unified School District and the Association of Kxo Teachers have reached a tentative agreement this week. It was reached in the early morning hours on Wednesday. It was the culmination of a full fact-finding hearing and marathon negotiations that and but the Kxo Unified School District and the Association of Kxo Teachers. They say a tentative agreement resolves 6 years past and future years of unfinished bargaining between the entities. They say there will be no negotiations next year. Tentative agreement covers salary increases, medical benefits, and some miscellaneous items. The tentative agreement still needs to be ratified by the Teachers Association. Kxo Unified School District's full board will discuss ratification at their meeting scheduled for May 26th. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
The high temperature yesterday, 97 degrees. Overnight low this morning, 61. National Weather Service, high pressure this weekend will result well above normal temperatures, with the lower deserts reaching into the 100s in the afternoons. The high temperatures will continue to reach or surpass 100 degrees through at least the first half of next week as well. The afternoon temperatures will result in a moderate risk for heat-related or heat-caused health impacts, and precautions should be taken. Seasonably dry conditions will persist through the period, as well as with mainly clear skies. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 104. Southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 71. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 107. West wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Monday, sunny skies. Highs right near 105. West to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, we are looking at 72 degrees in Yuma, 74 in Indio, 46 degrees up on the mountain in Campo, 72 degrees in Mexicali, 63 degrees in Nyland, 67 degrees at the county airport, 33% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality currently unhealthy for sensitive groups at the university in Mexicali. Air quality is moderate in Brawley, Calexico, and in Westmoreland. Kxo is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and your weather has been brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to Kxo, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the Kxo info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. Kxo AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. Kxo AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it is time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. In the playoff action, NBA playoffs, they're in their semifinals. Celtics beat the Bucks 108-95. That series is tied at 3 games apiece. Warriors beat the Grizzlies 110-96. That series is all over. Golden State wins the series 4-2. Warriors move on. Grizzlies go home. And there'll be no basketball today. The semifinals pick up on Sunday. The NHL scoreboard, their playoff action, they're still in round 1. Rangers beat the Penguins 5-3. That series tied at 3 games apiece. The Panthers and the Capitals, they went into overtime. The Panthers won the game 4-3, and they won the series 4-2. The Stars defeated the Flames 4-2. That series tied at 3 games apiece. Baseball scores, we got them coming up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And on Major League Baseball scoreboard, it was the Reds over the Pirates 8-2. Brewers got by the Marlins 2-1. Astros beat the Nationals 6-1. Tigers defeated the Orioles 4-2. It was the Mariners over the Mets 2-1. Rays defeated the Blue Jays 5-2. Padres over the Braves 11-6. It was closer than that going into the ninth inning, but the Padres just got hot all of a sudden. Red Sox beat the Rangers 7-1. Twins defeated the Guardians 12-8. Yankees over the White Sox 10-4. Giants beat the Cardinals 8-2. Giants are just, well, they're getting hot again. The Royals beat the Rockies 14-10. Angels shut out the Athletics 2-0. Diamondbacks got by the Cubs 4-3. And the Phillies and the Dodgers went 10 innings. Dodgers came back, tried to make a game out of it. Well, they did. They took it into to extra innings, but in the 10th inning, the Phillies came out on top, 12-10. That was it. That's your baseball scoreboard. In golf, Ryan Palmer shoots a 62, joins the lead at the low-scoring Byron Nelson. He joins Jordan Spieth at the top of the leaderboard. Minjee Lee, she takes a 3-shot lead at the LPGA Tour's Founders Cup. Steve Stryker, he maintains a 2-shot lead at the PGA Tour Champions Regions tradition. In tennis, Iga Swiatek, she has equaled Serena Williams with a 27-match winning streak at the Italian Open is where she reached her net. Not since Serena Williams 7 years ago has another woman had such a hot streak in tennis. Probably going to be a while until that happens again. On the men's side, Novak Djokovic, he's into the Italian Open semifinals. He just keeps moving right along. Shooting towards the end of the Boston Celtics-Milwaukee Bucks Game 6 sent a panic in fans. They were scattered all over the place. Nobody, fortunately, no injuries have been reported. Phil Mickelson, his absence from competitive golf will continue as the defending champ withdraws from next week's PGA Championships. The PGA Championship, we will have updates when that tournament gets underway, and the updates will continue throughout the tournament. San Diego Padres signed a veteran infielder. Robinson Cano has signed with the San Diego Padres. I don't know where they're going to put him. The New York Mets released the 39-year-old Cano and Sunday after designating him for assignment a week earlier. He was not in the Padres lineup for Friday's game. Padres plan to use Cano as a left-handed bat off the bench. There you go. That explains it. Wide receiver Jarvis Landry. He expected to sign with the New Orleans Saints, so he's moving on. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And we are ready for the financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. In the financial world, Dow falls for a sixth straight day after another wild session. Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped to 250 points, or 0.8, falling for its sixth straight day. S&P 500 fell 0.7% and hit a new low for the year. The index was down 18.9% on the intraday basis and about 19% on a closing basis, and steered close toward a bear market territory. Meanwhile, the NASDAQ composite slipped 0.7% as tech-heavy selling persisted after taking a short breath. All the major averages closed the session on track for weekly losses. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yet today, 97 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 61. Sunny skies expected today. Highs right near 104. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 70. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 107. West wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 72. West wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 105. West to southwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, we are looking at 67 degrees, 33% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality unhealthy for sensitive groups at the university in Mexicali. Air quality is moderate in Brawley, Calexico, and Westmoreland. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Financial news and weather brought to you this hour by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio station. National Association of Broadcasters.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
At the tone, it will be 8 o'clock. Time for CBS News.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Linda Kenyon in Washington. Thousands are gathering in the nation's capital today for a march to protect abortion rights.
I'm Steve Dorsey in Washington. The rally will begin at the Washington Monument. Then demonstrators will march to the Supreme Court. Organizers expect more than 15,000 people to join. It's just one of hundreds of similar events taking place nationwide. Anti-abortion rights groups say they will also protest. Steve Dorsey, CBS News, Washington.
A GOP congressional delegation has met with Ukraine's president in Kyiv today.
To see you.
How are you?
Good, and very happy to see you, sir. Thank you.
The delegation was led by Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. In west central Ukraine,
Ukraine's top intelligence chief has made two bold statements overnight. One, a coup to remove President Putin is already underway. Two, Russia will be defeated by the end of the year.
CBS's Charlie D'Agata adds for now the fighting goes on in Mariupol.
The Russians have shown no mercy at the steel plant in Mariupol, continuing to pummel what's left of the facility while hundreds of Ukrainian fighters remain trapped below with no way out.
Growing concerns about common medical screenings that can catch things like cancer or heart problems. Here's CBS's Stacey Lynn.
A nationwide shortage of imaging solution is putting some of those tests on hold. GE Healthcare's iodinated contrast media is used for imaging, but most of the world's supply is made at a facility in Shanghai, China, which has been under strict COVID lockdowns for weeks. Even though the China facility is back open now, the shortage it created is expected to last for months. Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
A coastal fire that destroyed at least 20 homes in Orange County, California, continues to burn. CBS's Jeff Glor.
Some residents of the coastal community of Laguna Niguel in Southern California have been allowed to go back to their homes after a fast-moving wildfire destroyed at least 20 homes and damaged about a dozen others. The fire began Wednesday, driven by high winds and dry conditions. It is said to be only partially contained. There were no reported injuries or deaths.
The moon will go blood red for the first time in a year this weekend, and chances are you'll be able to see it.
The Earth will pass directly between the moon and the sun. For about 90 minutes, the moon will be bathed in the reflected red and orange hues of Earth's sunsets and sunrises. Depending on the weather, the view will be best in the eastern half of North America and all of Central and South America. Partial stages of the eclipse will be visible across Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. But people in Alaska, Asia, and Australia are out of luck.
That's CBS's Chris Cruz, and this is CBS News.
Sunday morning, easing back with Lionel Richie. And update from Lake Wobegon from Garrison Keeler. Listen for the trumpet.
Moments like watching my grandson steal second mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
The cost of air travel is going up for domestic flights, but bargains can still be found for flights overseas.
April airfares were up 33% over the same period last year. And in certain markets, airfares have actually doubled. And they're going higher as more people plan to travel this coming summer. In 2021, the highest number of passengers hit about 2.3 million a day going through TSA security checkpoints. And the system struggled to handle those numbers. But by next month, that number could be about 3.1 million passengers a day, something the system may not be able to handle. But there's some good news. Airfares to France are down 22% over 2019. And to the United Kingdom, down 23%. And perhaps the best news, the euro is down to $1.05, the lowest it's been since 2017. Peter Greenberg, CBS News.
Mark your calendars. Next year's Academy Awards will be on March 12th. ABC will again broadcast the ceremony. Linda Kenyon, CBS News.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
You've got George Gale.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.